I consider Alex Jones to be an internet sleuth.
Oh, no. Now that's doing a disservice to actual internet sleuths. How dare you, sir?
Yeah, I guess Alex Jones is just like a weirdo with a platform.
I was about to say, Alex Jones is not an internet sleuth. He's just a nutcase. And as we've seen in recent history, nutcase is in. That's in style, in fashion right now to be a psychopath. So that's fine. He can do his. But no, that's just... He is not an internet sleuth.
Hopefully he'll be bankrupt before the year's over.
I was curious. Do you think he's going to come out and say that that this mass shooting, again, in that city in Texas, whose name I can never pronounce. What is it again?
I doubt it. As much legal trouble as he's landed himself into, he's done it to himself, that he got into over the Sandy Hook tragedy. I doubt it he would make any claims on what's happened in Uvalde.
It's for the best. Just don't say anything.
Yeah, it's just one less crazy voice in the masses. So
I'm just so surprised that he was allowed to go on for as long as he was, for as long as he did. You know.
Yeah, I thought about this the other day. I was thinking, since he has sort of been held to account, and I can't remember the person's name, but I think there's another kind of personality like him that spreads sort of they're not outright conspiracy theories, but it's like distortions of the truth. And I'm wondering if it radicalizes people, or if it kind of emboldens people to pursue right-wing conspiracy theories and like harass people. I wonder if he could be brought down. But I mean, I can't remember the guy's name really. I don't think he's any like prominent voice in media. Oh wait, Tucker Carlson. Oh, he is a prominent voice. Whoa, that's what I was thinking. Tucker Carlson.
That's a prominent voice.
People were talking about him in the wake of the Buffalo shooting because the Great Replacement theory and stuff like that. I wonder if he could be held to account the way Alex Jones has.
Probably not. He's on too, and I hesitate saying this, but I mean it is true. He's on too much of a normal.
He's not considered fringe.
Yeah, he's on. What's the words I'm looking for here? He's on too much of a mainstream platform, and if they've allowed him to go on this long, then there's not going to be anything to really come after him. You could take down Alex Jones because he doesn't really have much of a platform. It's almost his internet show is almost like pirate radio. You know, it's like you tune in with like rabbit ears to this weird station of a man talking about there's aliens coming and they're coming soon. When I think of Alex Jones, I think of that.
It is, but I mean, I think he's also brought in like millions of dollars worth of revenue per year with his channel. Well,
you can do that when
really weird products that he hawks.
I was just about to say, when you sell crappy products that people will buy just because it has your name on it, you know, of course. And not to mention the fact that, you know, a lot of people bought into that crap he was talking about when it came to Sandy Hook and everything. You know, the crazy loves crazy. And so, yeah, of course he made a ton of money off of this. Who wouldn't be able to make a ton of money off of this when it's just there for the taking? It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Just go on and say something crazy and that people accept it as the truth. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Oh, it's like... They said it on television. It must be true.
Exactly. Or nowadays, they said it on Facebook. It must be true. They said it on
media literacy. People, let's get with the media literacy.
They won't because they think the media is fake.
I'm saying a news article and a meme are not the same thing. Not even close.
A news article by the Associated Press and Alex Jones are two completely different things.
See, a meme that quotes Ben Shapiro and an article from CNN are not the same thing.
They're not in the same ballpark.
Not even close.
Not even close, folks. Please. do me a favor, do Pork a favor, do us all a favor, and just do a little research. You know, I'm not a journalist, and I'm not much into journalism, but anytime I see an article that makes me scratch my head, you know what I do? I look into it. I do some investigating, because that's what I was taught to do. But really, you don't have to be taught to do it. You can do it too.
Ross, I did read an article recently that said, like, we have to become more media literate, and it broke down a few steps. It more or less suggested the most common sense one was, like, if there's a subject in the media, read articles from multiple news outlets and see, like, how they align with each other. I'm just like, people are not going to do that.
You're asking way too much for people.
You're asking people to read.
You're asking people to read.
That's just too hard.
You're asking that is asking for the world out of people. So just don't try it. You're asking for entirely too much.
I think we depressed everybody again.
Yeah, I was trying to bring it up a little bit, and well, here we are. So what to take away from this segment? Go read about the Black Dahlia murder, which is very, very uplifting, let me tell you. Look into news stories, which you probably won't do. And, and speaking of the Black Dahlia, the guy from the Black Dahlia murder band is dead. Well,
rest in peace, Gregor Sternad.
Yes, may he rest in peace. Hey, but you know, we had relatives graduate high school in these trying times. So that's something to take away.
You gotta celebrate the small victories.
That's right. Yay.